Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions November 13, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. November 13, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT. It's almost mid-November already and still no solid announcement from the CBI of the conducting the project to delete the zeros. No, the RV has not yet happened. The US election is now over and so we should expect some information on this soon, if they are still going along with the target of early January 2025, as I was told. I know we heard this in the previous years and yes, this was the plan back then too. But we are here now. And it's a new fiscal year coming for Iraq and, as we all read in the recent news, Iraq could not be in a better position to get their currency returned to them. November 13, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. Planning. We will start the census next Thursday. The Ministry of the Interior announces the date of the start of the curfew which is excluded from it. They are excluded from curfew since they will going around counting people. And we know there is a 3-day break from Parliament as everybody travels for the census. They will have strict curfews to make sure nobody is counted twice. Almost sounds like the times of Christ with the census. They had to go back to their homes to be counted. That is what Iraq is doing. Wouldn't that be a great time to pull the trigger? We know the census will be done but they won't release the numbers until December 10th I believe. Sounds like a key date for them. November 13, 2024 Intel Guru Wolverine, via Judy Byington. I went to a meeting and was told it was defiantly happening. Don't know when, but it is definitely happening. I am not allowed to say much but we will certainly have a wonderful Christmas. November 13, 2024 Newshound Guru Militia Man. Once the dollars run out because there's no more smuggling going on. The new digital transformation has taken place, the new systems in place. The dollar itself in the country is going to drop up quickly. They changed the exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar to be stronger than the US dollar. That black market is going to tank. A lot of people are going to be painfully hurt. It's their bad. They've been warned. The bottom line is the black market is about to take a beating. Supply is running short with the dollars. They've been put on notice. It looks positive for all of us. November 13, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly TV saying from some CBI spokesman that American Treasury helped us Iraq print new international currency. Frank. That's why the CBI and the Treasury moved in together on the second floor of the CBI building. They will not allow this monetary reform to fail. The door is wide open now for the new exchange rate to come to you. The 12th of November 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26 I don't believe a program rate would give me any hope, would give me any optimism for the future let alone for the present. The 12th of November 2024 Newshound Guru Claire article. Planning. We will start the census next Thursday. And the Ministry of Interior announces the start date of the curfew. And those exempted from it, quote, the population census will continue until December 10th, and the 20th and 21st of this month will be for the census of family members. Indicating that the enumerators will visit families more than once, and the curfew will gradually be lifted from the areas where the census is being conducted. The 12th of November 2024 Newshound Guru Militia Man. When the currency, the dinar, hits the forex I think everybody's going to have an awakening. I know I will. The 12th of November 2024 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. Zimbabwe's new currency is set to trade on the forex market. Why do we discuss why we watch the ZiG currency so closely, when most of our IQD investors? We watch the Zimbabwe's currency because, like Iraq, Zimbabwe had a currency where it took $1.47 to make one Zimbabwe dollar. Iraq's currency was over 3 Iraqi dinars to $1 before 2003. Like Iraq, the country ran into hardship and was devalued and spiraled downward. We watch Zimbabwe and other developing countries' currency for ideas on how Iraq may handle its currency revalue. Float, reinstatement or central bank digital currency. Zimbabwe has lots of gold and Iraq has lots of oil. Zimbabwe plans for its gold-backed currency to trade on the forex market. However, they did not tell us when this event will happen. The 12th of November 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly Television is showing a special report about the new port and investment project. They say these ports will change Iraq's economy forever. The 12th of November 2024 Newshound Guru Claire article. A turning point in financial policies. What comes after the cancellation of the dollar movement monitoring platform? Quote, the entry of the central bank Iraqi, the U.S. Federal Reserve as a supervisory body, and assigning transfer operations to Iraqi banks that have relationships with major international banks such as Citibank and J.P. Morgan will contribute to accelerating transfer operations and limiting data manipulation. Eliminating the parallel market. The 12th of November 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman article quote, Alak says, when we reach the point where everyone is headed towards using the official and fundamental channels in the transfer process, then we find no room for there to be two prices for the dollar. That's when he'll make his move. If he's not ready now, when will he be? I don't know. That's his call. It's on him to know the marketplace. When is the safest time to do it? He's saying over the passage of time it gets shorter and shorter because the people are using the system properly. Once he changes the exchange rate, I think that market, the two prices, go away like that, snap. The 12th of November 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Question. What are we waiting on? Mark Z. I think we are just waiting for an announcement. I think they are on a fast track to completion. Maybe that's why we get silence and a brick wall from contacts. The 12th of November 2024 Newshound Guru Pimpy. I'm sure you've already heard about the phone call between Sadani and Trump, so there's some good things coming down the road for Iraq. Article. Sudanese and Trump agree to coordinate to stop the region's wars and meet in the near future. When the two of them spoke, this was around the time about 70 different world leaders were calling to congratulate Trump on his victory, but they were saying that when it came to Sadani they had a much longer and different talk altogether. So why exactly does Trump want to meet with Sadani as soon as possible? Trump is going to be making a proposal to Sadani I think that he won't be able to pass up on, and that is he wants Sadani to help Trump negotiate some kind of peace deal with Iran, or if he can't do that, at least facilitate keeping them under control while he is in office so he can bring peace to the Middle East. He feels Sadani is his ticket into Iran. The 12th of November 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26 Bank story. This time we didn't go down, we just called the bank. We said Iraqi dinar. He didn't even skip a beat. He said, well, I'm not sure about that one right now, let me talk to my colleagues and I'll get back to you. Easy peasy. We were just kind of shocked. He put me on hold and came back and he very calmly said, sir. The 12th of November 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26. With the amount that you told us you have, the Brinks truck will come to your house and they will do the exchange right there in your house, and then you'll be good to go. It'll be in your bank. You'll be able to verify it on your phone, in your app that shows your banking information. He said you'll be able to validate on a computer, all that jazz, that the money is in your account. They're saying we should have an accountant and tax attorney. They have a list of all that they'd be more than happy to share. I said no thank you, I have all that covered. It was amazing. Our jaws dropped. This was last Monday, by the way. The 12th of November 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. I see what is happening in Iraq as a final cleanup from the sanctioned days and war years. There is going to be some huge change in policy of currency exchange for international trade with Iraq. Why else would the CBI make such a drastic change in policy? With the currency auctions, if the US didn't tell them to ditch the dollar and do it now. But in order to do it, Iraq needed the reforms. Reforms come first, then they can rebuild their economy. And somewhere in the new economy building phase, they strike out and delete the zeros and reinstate. So, come the end of 2024, don't you think these reforms will be good enough to let the dinar finally get to 4x? I was told this is their target. The 12th of November 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Government spokesman reveals the most important features of the Sudanese and Trump communication. This article really gets into the discussion. Trump believes Iraq can be a very calming influence in the region. They had spoken, I believe, at least 3 times since Trump was elected. The two sides stressed moving forward with relations between our countries, and they also talked about money, technology, and Iraq's role in it. You have to know Trump has an interest in Iraq's ascension and change in value. It would bring financial stability to the US and peace and prosperity to many parts of the world. This is very encouraging. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net